Good morning, all of you. The topic today, which we are going to deal in this lecture, is the social destitution, which is just after crime. The word social destitution, it's somewhere new to us because we are not the sufferer of this word destitution, but the person who is the sufferer, who is suffering from this problem, this socio-economic problem, that is the social destitution. He will be knowing what is this. However, if first we will define the word destitution, then the social destitution, economical destitution, and many more types of destitution are there. Okay, then first we will define the what is the social destitution. The social destitution refers to the state without friends, money, relatives, and social prospectus. Okay, it means the people who is not fulfilled by the social needs, the people who is not fulfilled by his economical needs. It means he is in the status of social destitution. He don't have friends, he don't have relatives, he don't have the family members. Why? Because he don't have the money. This may be the reason. So if he's left alone, he's left isolated in some places. It means the level of it is the status of social destitution. Economic destitution is seen as a contradiction in terms since destitute people survive without asset and income. Because we can't say that the social destituted people are also economic destituted because when we are using this word destitution, it means the people they are surviving without having any asset, without having any physical material possession, without having any income. That's why they are destituted from the society. Or we can say that in the other terms, social destitution is a process of expulsion and of the denial of the dependent status. You can't be dependent on anyone. You will be left alone if you don't having any income, any asset, any friend, relatives, anything. This state plays an active political role in creating and perpetuating destitution. Next, destitution is mapped onto other paradigms of the poverty. Because just think, in your society, if a person who don't have any friends, why he's not having the friends, I will discuss it later on. Actually, he's not having the money, he's not having any income, he's not having any asset. So in this society, if you don't have any income, if you don't have asset, if you don't have money, in which standard you will be, in which level you will be, I will you won't be with the high income group, middle income group, neither in the low income group. You won't maintain the high status, middle status, or the lower status. It means you are below the lower status. The people who are in the status of destitution, they are below the lower level, they are below the poverty line. That's why they are being destituted, and they don't have friends, they don't have relatives. Why? When you don't have anything, you don't have the enough materials to survive yourself, how you will survive your family members, how will you survive your make able to survive your relatives? That's why there won't be any friend, there won't be any relatives with that type of person who is suffering from the social destitution. Okay, there are many more areas where destituted people are there. Mainly in the slums area, you will see that some beggars, the beggars who don't have anyone, who don't have any friends with whom they will interact, they even don't interact with the anyone. They are having the another world. Now we will move towards the word destitution. Destitution is an extreme condition of income poverty. Destitute people have been socially expelled. Most destitute people are extremely deprived in capability dimensions of poverty too. So there is also a high probability that those deprived in all dimensions will be destituted. Just now I have told you, if you don't have the income, why anybody will ask you? Why anybody will try to interact with you? Even your family members will not interact if you are not having any single penny in your pocket. You don't have any living of a standard. You don't have any economic condition, well economic condition. So you will be expelled from the society. Nobody is asking you. The ask. However, the people are not making you to move out from that society. They are just rejecting you. They are not accepting you in your society. You will own by the time you will feel that people are not going to interact with you, they are not participating with you, they will not talk with you, they will try to reject you or ignore you. It means you are, however, expelled because you are not fulfilling the norms of the society. What type of norms? Living standard norms, economic standard norms, the the people who is having the basic requirements norms. You are not fulfilling, that's why the society is going to expel you from that society, and you will have to live alone in the isolation. So there is a high probability that those deprived in all dimensions will be destituted. The state plays an active role in the process of destitution. A process is therefore very hard to reverse. A small minority manages to retreat from destitution to poverty. Like the state government of Bihar, he has met Ran Basera. Why Ran Basera? For those type of people who don't have the shelter, who are earning on a daily basis or who are not able to even earn, they are living their life in a different type of Ran Baseras at different chokcharas. You will find it. And time to time, the government is facilitating them with the blankets in the winter season, with the foods, like in this pandemic reason. So there are various government steps are also against the destituted people. Now, what are the remedies for destitution? How we can remove this social destitution or economic destitution, or how can we stop the people to be expelled from the society, mainly destituted people to be expelled from the society? How can we stop them? How can we prevent them? So here are few remedies which we will see, the remedies for the destitution. The first one is the through the scheme prepared by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. The government is aiming at providing a whole range of basic services like food, shelter, healthcare, counseling, and rehabilitation to destitute. There are many more schemes are there. Food, just now we are having the right to food, right to security of the food, shelter, we are having right to home. Uh, in the previous lectures, we have seen that there was a housing problems also. So for those people who don't have the shelter, government is providing them a shelter. Either it can be a temporary one or the permanent one. Healthcare, Ayushman Bharat, many more. UPHSC, primary health center where there are many more big hospitals where they for free of cost services like PMCH, NMCH, all these are they are providing the healthcare facilities for the destituted people also. The counseling, those who are mentally disturbed or those who are not physically fit, they are in the depression. So for them, there is the counseling session also. That if they are having any particular skill, they can start their own business, or they can interact there with them, or they can share their views, ideas in the counseling sessions. And the last one is the rehabilitation to destitute. Rehabilitation centers are also there for the males, females. There are many more centers built by the government. Under the scheme, skill development training will be provided to the able-bodied destitute so as to facilitate their reintegration into the mainstream society so that they might live a life with dignity. Like the people who is physically fit, but however he has been expelled from the society due to the destituted. So the government will try to provide him the skill development training so that he can earn after getting that training. If he will earn, his economic status will be raised, and if his economic status will be raised, his living of standard will also improve. He will get the basic facilities, and he will be accepted by the society norms. He will be accepted by the society people. That's why the skill development training is also launched for that type of destituted people, basically social destituted people. And the last one is the it will also encourages innovative intervention to strengthen the community based approach towards rehabilitation of destitutes with sensitization program, etc., said a senior government official. As per the government officials, they time to time say that the many more programs were built according to the area, according to the customized, according to the different groups of destituted people. So there was one program which has been revealed that there is a sensitization program. What type of sensitization program? It is generally community based approach. The people who belong to the destituted community, for them, how they came to this position, what were they doing earlier, what are the skills they were having, what is the education they are having, in which area they were belonging, what is their family status, how they came to this type of destituted status. All the things were involved in this session, in this sensitization program, which is being made for the destituted people. So these are the remedies, and many more remedies are that if the poverty will be removed, automatically destitution problem will be also removed. If the problem of unemployment will be removed, no doubt the problem of destitution will be removed. It means somewhere it is the problem of, it is the problem of poverty, it is the problem of unemployment or illiteracy, we consider. So in this lecture we have learned about destitution, social destitution, economic destitution, and what are the remedies